I found myself falling into old habits. Drinking, smoking, amongst other things. That's it. That's the vlog. Nah, that's basically it. I started writing these scripts because, one, let's be honest here, I am a writer. I've been writing since I was 7 years old. That was in 2002. It's now 2023. That's 21 years. I have 5 mixtapes, 32 singles, 14 albums, 216 podcast scripts, 17 speeches, 3 books, all on my Google Docs. I have notebooks filled just with my own languages. I have a whole notebook just filled with architectural design and why I want to design it. So when my friends ask me, what you up to? I'm doing that. Something they would see as pointless is something that makes up my character that I've been scared to show people. I've had to hide for so long that I forgot that these characteristics of my being were so long away from my daily activities, even though I thought about it all the time. Yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm a YouTuber. But through and through, I'm a writer. It's what I do. So that explains the script. But I'm also just bored. And that's why I've been falling into old habits. Here's the thing. I am just waiting for my tax return so I can get the fuck out of PA. Because to be honest, I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired with the bitterness of lesser men getting towards the betterment of the man I less crave. It's a detriment to my overall spiritual enlightenment, to say the least. So with that said, let me enlighten you. I'm gonna let you know that intro took a bit too long to produce. I started around 3 a.m. and I wasn't even finished with it until 6 a.m. But before I get into the semantics, let me break it down for you. These are no longer vlogs. These are videographic cash drops. The vlogs. Still vlogs, but videographic cash drops sounds cooler. Here's the thing, right? It's basically like a geocache. You come along, find this cool thing, take something from it, and leave something for the next guy. That's what these vlogs are. You find it, you share it to someone, and move the fuck on. Still vlogs, but with a bit of a story element to it rather than just crazy wild editing. I want something I can be proud of, and this is an attempt for me to do that. Plus, my laptop conked, so it's not like I could do anything on there. That's the whole theme of this episode. Yins are going to have setups and setbacks in life. Even right now, as I'm writing this, I have to go to my grams to take care of her right out of the blue, so my time schedule is completely off. The more that I'm writing the script, the more that I question whether or not to include everything or just do some things into it. I would like to edit to be 20 minutes for the sake of the minute-long intro to be worth it in the end. But I don't know, maybe we'll do 10 minutes. I still have the outro to make though. There's still vlogs. Just a story element to it. 1, it helps with the skills of a writer. 2, it makes the vlogs more engaging, more professional looking. And 3, it just feels good doing it. Now going back to reason number 2, whenever someone asks me to see one of my vlogs, I would always have to go back to that one specific one to prove that it's good to watch instead of just the newest one. It was usually The Awakening. You know the one from the spring of 2018. It all started from my so-called friends shitting on me from like 10, 15 years ago, where they didn't see the vision I had in my head for these videos. My skin wasn't so thick as it is today, so indirectly I said, subconsciously, okay, well, if Yins aren't going to shit on it anyways, I'm just gonna make a bunch of shitty videos so Yins can't criticize it at all. I have a bunch of videos that I'm nostalgic blinded to, but not necessarily respected or even proud of. Now, to be fair, they are real. They are real vlogs. I vlogged myself living in straight up trap houses, homelessness, protests, riots, etc., etc., because that was a life that I did live for many years. So for a realness standpoint, it allows me to see where I came from, but I wish I would have taken my pride down and just filmed the vlogs I wanted to make and be proud of the fact that I did those, instead of having hundreds of videos of half-assed attempts just to do that, because I let lesser people dictate the outcome of my productivity, let alone my personal creativity. I let people indirect me through various means of stimuli dictated through my own actions without even realizing it on the most basic fundamental level, or at the very least, turn a blind eye to it. But nevertheless, I'm going to be my own person and different in my own way, in a positive way, rather than just being different for the sake of being different. Like, whenever I started this vlog, all other vlogs were just like Casey Neistat, with these big production style videos where there was a story element to it. So like everything else I did in the past 25 years, I did the exact opposite of that and pretty much cucked myself for being successful for something I love to do. So with all that said, from now on, whenever someone will ask me about these vlogs, I want to show them all of the vlogs, not just some of them. So that's the point of these videographic cash drops. We'll just call them VCDs for short. And yes, I'm still waiting for my fucking tax returns.